What's up, Brite Nation?
What's up, Brite Nation?
All right, so we are officially headed to not just the Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, but also beforehand, the Great Smoky Mountain Bronco Stampede. Whee! And we
What the
we figured, since we did take a Bronco to the Jeepers Jamboree, it's only fair that we take a Jeep to the Bronco Stampede. We're heading there. We have the stepchild in tow, but if you remember from the last video, we did have a little issue as far as the very first test drive went when we got her together.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the road. There's no brakes, and we found the rear air locker's not working because there's a cracked fitting.
So
5 miles. It's only got 5 miles.
Yeah, it was driven, if that. One thing we hope we can kind of get sorted is at least the driving straight, because it is a little bit all over the road, and we think the alignment could be a little bit off.
So on our way down to Pigeon Forge, we stopped off at Nashville. So we're in Nashville, Tennessee at Outlaw Off-Road.
Just outside, yep.
There's Outlaw Off-Roads all over the east over here, and down in the south. We love helping these guys out. They help us out. They're always awesome. So we're here.
Every single one we've ever been to, fantastic service, fantastic people. If you have an off-road vehicle and you're on the East Coast or eastern half of the United States, any Outlaw Off-Road.
Or down south.
100%, or down south as well. Before we get to the Bronco Stampede, today we are going to go ahead and get this thing aligned and see if we can get it driving a little straighter.
So everything is brand new and tight on the Jeep. Should be driving fine, but what's happening is, if you've ever been in a truck or a dually and you're in the right-hand lane where there's heavy 18-wheeler traffic, there's grooves in the highway and it grabs you and you're like kind of all over the place. Or if you've ever driven a boat or been in a boat where you get caught between wakes and it's just kind of throwing you and you can't keep it straight, that's what's happening. You're safe up to about 45. After 50 or so, it just starts happening, and you're chasing it down with the steering wheel. So I don't know, everything measured out right, but I don't know that the frame's square, so measuring links with the frame not possibly being square, we've kind of beat it up a little bit. So
we're hoping it's a very obvious alignment thing or something isn't squared off, but that would be something we're like, oh, this is it, it's fixed, done, versus trying to chase down other potential issues. It just needs to be like driven and worn in. Currently got maybe 5 miles on it, if that.
Yeah, well, I couldn't drive it further than that.
The setup has 5 miles on it.
I couldn't drive it further than that.
We'll see.
We'll get the lasers on it. We'll see where we're at. I'm hoping that this is it, because that would be great. If not, then we're just kind of in a world of trouble.
So after taking some measurements, we discovered that one of these lower control arms is actually half an inch shorter than the other one. Those length differences can create crazy opposing forces in the axle, causing it to feel really sketchy when you drive it.
That would be me. I did the fronts, lowers. Well, okay, I set them all up to 36, upper and lower.
He did. He set them all upright.
But trying to get a big wrench in here to hold this while you turn this, and I might have been turning and didn't realize I was. Also, it was days and days and days of no sleep and working on this to get it ready. So it happens,
we all make
right?
mistakes. We all
It happens,
Chris
okay? That's why I
Chris
don't work
is
on
just
stuff.
like, it wasn't me.
I thought I set up the rears too on the bench when I did all the joints, and those are fine. So like,
I mean, say you're 3 out of 4, 75%.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a
odds.
passing grade.
First things first, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna adjust it so that everything is exactly the same, and then we'll retry it all over again and see if that hopefully fixes some of the issues. I just want to show, look how,
Even that doesn't fit.
don't you have one this big, Chris?
Yeah, Pam says I do.
Making me feel inadequate.
And I worked out some, and I was laying on the ground when I did it, so I just bench pressed it up. So.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we can do that. There it goes. There it goes. A half inch is a lot. 1/16 of an inch, 64th of an inch. Yeah.
I can agree, a half inch is a lot.
Oh
crap, look at that.
Yes.
Here's your little
Yeah, I call this the overcompensator. So I literally brought that for that reason. I was like, we need to bring both the big guys just in case, and came in handy. Our camber's pretty dead on. Caster is a little low. It's pretty dang close though, 5.8 and 6.2. That's pretty dang close. We're gonna increase it just a little bit. Toe is way out. So toe, you get people that say all different kinds of stuff. I like
Toes are like this.
I like a 16th toe out. Some people like 16th toe in. I don't know. You can talk to 10 different people and you'll get
10 different
10
answers.
different answers.
No one seems to ever really agree on whether it should be toe in or toe out. We have a preferential preference of just barely toe out, so like a 16th toe out. So it's just a little bit, but you definitely don't want it at 0. You want tension at least one way or the other.
Now caster, the more positive caster you have, the more it wants to help return to center. So when you steer and wants to return to center, which also is good for high speed. So 80, 90, 100 mile an hour, that wants to keep the vehicle pointed straight the more caster you have. JLs, generally you set them up about positive, about 6.5 degrees of caster. We might go 6.5, 7. Our drift car is like 9.5, 10 degrees of caster because you're in drift, and when you let go of the wheel, you want it to counter steer to catch it. So like that just shows you how that works. It wants to return to center, and that's why the steering wheel in a drift car spins so fast.
And with a 426 stroker engine, we do know that although this is built for rock crawling, we will be doing high speeds.
Oh yeah, that's why we have the new ADS 3.0 MBRs. That's made for high speeds. They're gonna adjust the toe, adjust the caster, and he already adjusted the control arm length. So this is a lot of adjustment. This is very good. I feel very good about this.
All right, so now they got the alignment done. We're in here trying to fix a broken ARB fitting. So I'm hoping that this brass doesn't fall into the diff. So I was trying not to make a mess, but they didn't have a bleeder tube to actually bleed the brakes, and he said to make a mess. I said I can't, so that's why he just made a mess, because I didn't want to make a mess.
Chris is like, I'm not going to be the one that messes up your shop, but you're welcome to mess up your own shop.
Otherwise, I totally would have done that.
All right, so we got all that done. We're gonna go drive it now and see if it's more better. It should definitely be more better. Hey, I'm doing 60. We're going down the road. Suspension might be a little soft. It's a little wandering. I mean, I can drive it now though. I haven't driven this thing since November, so I don't know. Like, it feels good, but I haven't driven this thing in forever. It stands up a lot when I get on it. Oh, when I get off the gas, it gets a little squirrely.
She is loaded up.
She's roadworthy. She's a lean, mean. No, she ain't lean.
She's not lean at all. That is a hefty Jeep. She shits and gets nonetheless.
As much as I've been driving around the Demon, which is fantastic, that 426, oh my God. Like, it's got so much more punch than a 392, and it's got such a different sound with the cam and the pull on it. I really like that freaking motor a lot.
We just love the stepchild in general.
Yeah, that
and
too, obviously.
3.0 is so far not disappointing, but
I thought we were up to like 3.79 or something.
I don't know. It's some iteration of the 3 point something at this point.
I was gonna say, I'm glad we did that. Like, it is.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
mwah.
pretty sick. But the Bronco Stampede is still a few hours away in Pigeon Forge. Again, shout out to Outlaw Off-Road here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, Chris got a new Snap-on
hat. Do you get a new Snap-on hat? From your favorite Snap-on guy?
My favorite Snap-on
He's right
guy.
there. He's literally.
He's over there.
Guy's right there.
Bronco Stampede. She's gonna go be a wolf in Bronco clothing for the next couple days.
She's gonna stand out like a pig.
Smoky Mountain Bronco Stampede. And for those of you that watch our channel, you're probably very familiar with the Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion.
Which is next week.
Which is the following week. So we decided we'll come a few days early and check out the Bronco Stampede with our Jeep.
I want to get a 5-gallon bucket of ice cream.
Oh, okay.
And just scoop me
an ice cream scoop.
An ice cream scoop. That looks like a big old ice cream scoop. Look at it. This is crazy.
So this is actually the very first year that they've ever had this Bronco Stampede here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Yeah, because Ford hasn't come out with a new Bronco in 50 years.
It's smaller than the Jeep Invasion because the Jeep Invasion's been going on for over a decade. I'm not gonna lie, we're pretty impressed with how many vendors have already shown up to this.
And with cool products.
There's a lot of cool products, a lot of cool Broncos, both newer and older. And honestly, 10 out of 10, we would highly recommend it. If you own a Bronco, if you're into it, come out and see it because this event is in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And if you've never been to this town or this city before, there's so much to do.
It's fun. It's a theme park, amusement park city.
For instance, there are mountain coasters everywhere. 10/10, highly recommend. One of our favorite things to do, whitewater rafting. And we have the whole crew, so obviously Kevin, our friend Brite, we've got Chris, and we've got Pam, who, by the way, is Chris's girlfriend.
Yeah, this is the one.
Pam, you've never been whitewater rafting before. Are you excited?
Yes, very excited. Medium scared.
A little scared?
I'm ready to go.
Chris is ready to go. Now, Bree has been whitewater rafting with us before once, and she fell out of the boat 5 times. Bree, are you gonna fall into the river today?
I hope not.
Super confident. I love it. Are you gonna save her if she falls into the river?
Not
Last time he saved her by grabbing her foot and held her under
It was
unintentionally, but almost drowned.
It was pretty awesome. I might go in, but that's gonna be on purpose. If I go in, it's on purpose. Just know that.
Right. Now I do have my phone. This is just my phone, and I don't want to lose my phone in the river, so I'm not going to be filming all of this clearly because I'm an idiot and I don't do my job well, and I didn't bring a GoPro or DJI. Final words in case we die.
Well, you'll get to see how sunburned I get because I forgot to put sunscreen on.
On his dead body. Chris, final words in case we die.
Hi, Mom.
How romantic. Right here, Kevin, you just knocked me in the head.
The determination.
Did you push it?
No.
How do you do it in scuba diving?
Very refreshing. Come in, Bree.
Alright, Bree.
Come on, break.
You're the only one in the boat now. Oh my gosh, the peer pressure.
Jump in!
Bree, quit procrastinating.
Go, Kevin.
I
Go.
don't think I could do this.
Go, Kevin.
I was close. Bree knocked him in.
Way to go, Bree.
Oh, there goes your bottoms. I saw Brady's butt.
Free show. They got what they paid for.
Just come in.
And of course, when you're done with your river rafting, you go to the Bootleggers whiskey bar where they have moonshine slushies and you can try out some more moonshine.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It was peach, delicious, fantastic, 10 out of 10. Decided to go a little weird. This is bread and butter pickle. What is yours?
A lemon drop.
Lemon drop.
Okay, here we go.
Ready? This is the, you gotta film him, he's doing charge.
too?
It's like a pickleback. Yeah.
That's too much.
All right, this is the chart followed by the dough pickle. Okay, here we go.
Did you say nickelback?
Pickleback. But I do like
My God, that's delicious.
You said, did you say Nickelback?
That was really good.
Fantastic. Okay, and
No one
then
has any left?
Bree and I decided to finish ours off with salted caramel.
Brie, it's gonna be a little strong for you.
Yeah.
But she said the peach was strong.
Yeah, it was really strong.
It was so good.
It was actually really
That's
good.
candy. The other cool thing about Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and the whole surrounding area, there are a million different places and hiking trails and stuff like that to explore. And I did want to film this specifically to point out because unintentionally today,
We're the gangrene.
we're the gangrene gang apparently because we all decided that we wanted to wear green. We're camouflaging and we're going hiking today to see what sorts of cool crittery things and old abandoned places we can explore. Guys, he's getting really close. You're so pretty. You're standing right there in the sunlight. Kevin. What the heck is happening right now? Wow. Clearly, all of us wearing green was the way to go because that deer did not see us, apparently. Unskippable part of being in Pigeon Forge for either the Bronco Invasion or the Bronco Stampede or the Jeep Invasion is, of course, going to Old Smoky Moonshine and doing a tasting. Now, Bree's never been here before. We're going to see what she thinks of some of these.
This is a Mandarin shot.
Oh, no, we didn't even cheers.
But the next one's 128 proof blue flame, 64% alcohol content. Don't sip it, sniver, swish it, knock it back like you're pissed off at it. It's gonna go down like it's pretty pissed off at you. Starts fire.
This is.
You'll see.
It's just
Like you said,
moonshine.
knock it down, don't swish it, don't taste it. Right down the hatch.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Do you have a napkin?
Chaser.
Don't wipe it on me.
It's beautiful.
That's like,
all the way.
that's like turpentine.
Pink lemonade.
Much better. I can tolerate that one.
You still feel the other one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's...
Way and some guys for that joke.
Out of the jars, out of
Oh, that was actually really good.
I hate pumpkin spice.
Okay, so a couple things. First things first, look at this new t-shirt that I got from Crawl Her. It says raising my husband is exhausting.
I don't think that's true.
I'm sure most women can associate and relate to that. However, another thing you can do here, it's called Parrot Mountain. This one's feisty, but
This one's kind of icy.
he's a little feisty. But they're, don't antagonize him. But there are literally parrots everywhere. You can hold them, you can feed them, and they have all sorts of really cool tropical birds. It's like one of Peanut Butter and Jelly's squeaky toys. Hi. 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 I know. All of the birds are absolutely enthralled with the dead cat on the microphone. Oh, nope, you can't eat that. By the way, I have food in my hand. He's uninterested in that. He wants the microphone. Hi. There you go.
Come watch him crack it open and eat the seed. You know that perfect little crack open? It's not like they haven't had millions of years of evolution to do it, but like...
Oh, me.
Hey.
There you go. Okay.
Not today.
How likes your hair?
Oh.
Really want that hair tie.
Hi, handsome.
I'm gonna get pooped on.
Oh my God. This is.
Well, no fight.
Did one of them poop on your foot?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's just
Worth
starting to
it.
rain too. Totally worth it. Feeding the birds in the rain. I'm not even mad. Look at him. Look how absolutely stunning this bird is. Oh yeah? What's he taste like, little guy?
Oh, get in my foot, damn it.
does not want to let go of your braid right now. Oh my god. So beautiful you are.
I know I am.
He's trying to eat my bra strap underneath my t-shirt. That's honestly probably the perfect time to close this video. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, or Gatlinburg, the whole area is amazing, whether it's for the Bronco Stampede you're coming for, or the Jeep Invasion, or just to take your family on a great vacation. 10-10, would recommend. It's a very weird and cool place to come hang out. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all your Lite Brite Nation merch and decals at litebritstudios.com. As always, we love you. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
How many birds can you put on a single person?
Go out to go get kids.
Oh, you're so vicious.
Quit trying to gnaw through it.
Mika, you can take your toy and just go home.